Hello crafty friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm wanting to come in and show you the setup for my April monthly and my planner journal. But before I get started on that, I wanted to show y'all this gorgeous kit. Now, over on Facebook, there is a group called the Trucking Scribe. And starting April 12th, they're doing a 7-week course. Or it's like I guess you would call it a 7-week course. That's how the way they describe it on there. But it's a 7-week course on the peace of God. So, and I'm going to be making a journal specifically for this series, but I also Bible journal as well. Now, it's not typically what you know, like a lot of y'all probably do Bible journal, or some of you anyway, but I don't use an actual Bible to do it. I will make a journal, and that'll be like my devotional journal. But like if I'm doing certain series, then I'll make a journal strictly for that series, and that's what I'm going to be doing for this journal. Now, there is another file that goes into more detail on this, and it gives you the verses that they're going to be focusing on and everything. But my printer decided it was going to finally die, and you'll see that here in part of the kit where my printer but anyway, so I am currently waiting on a new printer, and fingers crossed it's supposed to be here next week. So I can't show you the rest of that until then. I know this series starts next Friday. So fingers crossed, guys. The new printer will be here by then. And again, excuse me for clearing my throat. Just giving a disclaimer. My allergies. Guys, I walked out the door yesterday afternoon. I opened yesterday at work. And when I went outside, I came home, took a nap. Well, I went outside and it was like 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and everything was just coated in yellow. I'm like, ugh. I'm dying here. I'm dying here, peeps. Really, I am. But this is going to be the kit. It comes with, now, there's two versions of it. Well, it's Esther. Esther. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing her name correctly. If I'm not, I'm sorry. Her, and I think the other lady that's doing this series with her is Danielle. But each of them have kits for this series, and this is Esther's. Hers is purples and golds. Danielle's it more focuses on like grungy and gold. You know, I'm not really into the grunge, so I went with Esther's kit. In her kit, there's sorry guys, there's 2 versions of her kit. You have the vertical kit, and then you have a vertical kit, and then you have this kit. The vertical kit is for like for doing like a tall skinny journal. I went with this one because for this series I'm not going to do it in a tall skinny journal form. But I've got the main journal kits from the vertical kit, the main journal pages from the vertical kit. I also took some of the background pages from, no, excuse me, this one is not the vertical kit. This is the regular one, in the regular like horizontal format. And then I took some of the pages in ephemera from the vertical kit as well. So you'll see that here. But this is the first one. Then you have this page. And then there's this page. And I love how she did the purples with the golds. And there's some grunge in the kit. But it's not like overpoweringly grunge, if you understand what I'm saying. And I'm not gonna lean towards the darker aspects of this kit. I'm going to keep it light. So, and with this journal, I am going to be doing a tab style binding, which I will show y'all how to do that, because I think I'm going to do a start to finish on this one. So now, when I mean start to finish, I don't mean like start to finish, including showing y'all the entire 2-3 hour process of attaching all the tabs to the pages for the binding. But I will show y'all how to do a tab style binding for the journal. Now that was all the main journaling pages. Now these next few pages come from the vertical kit. These are the background pages. And again, I mean, you got these gorgeous golds and purples, which I'm loving. Now I'm using the background pages on my tabs for the binding. I will show y'all that here in a few. And then now these are the grungier pages that are in the kit. I am going to use them, even though I don't really do grunge. But I think I can add like ephemera elements on this that'll lighten some of these darker pages up. So, and then here is the ephemera part of it. So there are pockets. And then you have, these are like stamps. But I mean, as you can see here where it's really light, my printer started playing up. It was on this page that my printer started playing up. So, but you've got these stamp cluster elements, which I love. And here you've got more of those stamped elements and some phrases. And then you've got, I've got this one upside down. I've got the next few upside down. These are supposed to go like this. But you've got envelope, they've got an envelope and an insert that goes into the envelope. You got a larger envelope. And now on the back of these, I have taken, this is just a digital that I've had for a while now that I created. And I've had it for a while and I use it in a few of my journals, but I'll use that to back my background pages. And then there's another one. And now here is where my printer started playing up. It decided it was done. But I'm going to reprint this page, these next couple of pages, but I just wanted to show you. So you've got this one, and it's got cluster elements on it, which I love. And sorry if y'all hear running water in the background. My sink, it's being stupid. I've got maintenance coming once they open. So, and here's another one, the circles. And again, this page playing where, see how it got cut off here? That I'm not really worried about because I'm not leaning towards the grungier aspect. I'm leaning more towards the lighter, more of the purples and stuff. So this one, I mean, I'm not too worried about it. And then you have this one, which is gorgeous. I love these circles. I'm going to take, I've got circle dies that I'm going to come in and cut out all of these circles with. And then this one. And then this is the ephemera, like the journaling cards. So, which I love. And again, I just use that. It's just a digital I came up with a long time ago, and I've got the file sitting in because I use Canva, however you pronounce it, to create all of my digitals with. And I just had this backing page file sitting in Canva, and I just decided to use, I use it to back a lot of my ephemera with. And then you've got these tags. I think these are tags. To me, that they're the size of like a smaller tag. And then this I thought was cool, and I now all of my journaling cards and my tags I do print on cardstock because I don't like backing stuff. So, but these are file folders, which I thought was so cool. So I'm gonna have a lot of fun with these, turning these into pockets and little inserts. And you got another one here. Same thing, I love this. And then these are the tags. Now I will be coming in and creating more tags because I'm going to utilize tags and journal cards to write a lot of the scripture and stuff like that on. So flip these back over like they're supposed to be. But yeah, I'm going to use a lot of it now. This is another just file that I've had sitting around in my Canva, and I thought this went great. These are going to be writing pages I'm going to add to the journal. And I thought when I got this kit, I was like, this would go perfect with this journal. So I think I printed out 2 of each of the writing pages. So I love the butterflies. There's 2 of those that I'm going to be using with that same background page. And then here's just the background page. And I've got 2 of those as well. Now, on the backs of these, there's nothing printed on them. There's a reason for that. I'm going to fold each of the pages, even the main journal kit pages, in half to form like large pockets. And then my tabs are going to attach down the side where the pages meet. And I'm going to be gluing them like here and here. And it's going to be like large pockets to add like ephemera and stuff like that too. and I'll be making the larger ephemera to go in them as well. Now I will also be, I mean, if I add, I'm going to do, like, this is going to be like a scripture, and like if I want to do any like memory planning as well, I may add that to this. But yeah, these are, I took those background pages and I just cut their just 1 by 1 inch squares. And the way I'm going to do it is the squares will be folded in half, and that'll be my tabs. And they'll attach, like I said, to the sides of the pages. And I'll have like, there'll be like 3 and then 2. You'll get to see how I'm going to do it. So, but yeah, I mean, these are all those purple and gold background pages, and I printed these on cardstock because I wanted a little bit sturdier tab, because I know I'm going to be going in and out of this journal a lot just for the 7-week course. It's called the Peace of God. It was what the name of the course is. So if you're interested in following along with me on this course, because I will be filming, so if you're interested in following along with me during this course, you're more than welcome to. The Facebook group is called the Trucking Scribe, and I'll try to link the group in the description box below. But so we're going to head on over to our planner. Now, this was what I did for the week of Easter. And I love how, because I got this is a necklace I got from one of my coworkers, because we all dressed up in like pastel colors for Easter. So I just decided, I cut the little, because it had a little bitty box that you push the button and the bunnies lit up. So I wanted to put this in my journal, so I just cut the little box off, added a little bow up top, and I think it came out really pretty. Now, I did not foresee this, which, I mean, hindsight's 2020. I should have known it was going to do this. But after I'd already glued all these in and I closed it, you see the bulk. See how it's bulky? So, oh, like I said, I didn't think about that, and I didn't realize how much, see how it bends the planner right there? So, I didn't think that through. I should have waited to add that until I had April's part finished. And I could have went back through at the end of April and added that, but I was overzealous, and hindsight's 2020. So, lesson learned. But this is April's section, and you see how I cut the planner pages. I basically matted them on. There's the month. Let me center this more. But there's the month. I got the monthly here. Now, I haven't gone in and dated any of this or wrote any of this right here. I'm a little bit behind, but... And this is the first full week. But you see how pretty this kit looks? And that's the second week. And then here's my center. Now I've got an envelope here. I will be covering this envelope, but that's that. This is one of the background. This is one of the pages from the main journal kit. And this is the 3rd week, the 4th week, and then here's the last week, and then that's the back. So today I'm going to be coming in and adding my pockets and doing some decorating. So let me pull these. So I have everything like clipped together here. And this is just like a cutoff that I saved. Now on these, I don't even get rid of these little pieces right here, because you can, if you wanted to, you can bring them in and do like faux washi tape with them, either on this or even on like one of the journaling cards or the tags or the pockets. You can come in and do like a faux washi tape and then add something right here like a label or something if you wanted to. So I save even the smallest little cutoffs. So, but I have already decided which tags that I wanted to use in the journal, and I've got them organized by how I want them to go in. So this is going to be for week 1, week 2, this is for week 3, 4, and week 5. And this one was just an extra I had left over. I'm pretty sure I'll use it somewhere in the journal. So, and then I've decided how I want the pockets to be. I'm going to be using 3 of these. So I decided I'm going to use that one. Whoops, it would help snap if you put it in the frame. So that one, this one, and this one. And then of course I've got the 2 triangular pockets. And I'm going to alternate them. I'm going to do this on week 1, this week, no. This one for week 1, that one for week 2, that one for week 3, week 4, and week 5. So there we go. And then on the triangle pockets, I'm going to be using these 2 fussy cuts from the kit. And then the envelope, I've already pre-cut this pretty purple background page. And not purple, blue background page. And that's what I'm going to be using for the envelope. So, let's get started right here for week 1. And on the backs of these pockets, I've already added, like, I'm wanting to say they're called gussets, so that it sits just like this and I can add the tag and all that to it. And I'm still debating. I may come in, I don't know, let me try it. I was thinking maybe possibly, oops, I'm getting crumbs all over my planner. So let's do this off to the side. Maybe just coming in and lightly. Because I mean, I want these to stand out a little bit. But I don't want to go in and over ink either. Yeah, so I mean, it's just slightly, and you can just ignore the little line, the actual extra line right there, from where I tried to score but went off score on it. And now on these, the way I do it is, for me, I always put the sides in first and then the little bottom, because I have, for some reason, well, to me it seems like the ephemera goes in and better into the pockets and doesn't snag when you got the sides in first, and you put the side flaps down first and then the little bottom flap. And so we're just going to come in here and line it up and do it like that. And I don't really want to like add too much decoration to this, because I decorated that right there. So, and then I've got my tag, and I've already got my to-dos on the back of it for this week, and we just simply slide that in like that. And I could put my time slips in behind it or anything else like that. Now again, I don't know if I'm going to come in and decorate this anymore. There are some clusters that I want to do a video on how to do, that I may end up putting a few here and there in here. But I'm undecided yet on that. So now for week 2, now on this one, I've got it's just the simple triangle pocket that I'm going to set right here. Or do I want to do it like this? I may do it like this, to where the shorter end, the longer end is on the bottom and the shorter end is coming up. And this, I'm wanting to angle it just a little like that, so that it doesn't stick over. Now on this one, I was debating on if I wanted to do, pull this pocket up, if I wanted to do something like this as a little faux washi, or if I want to do, give me a sec, guys. Or if I want to do some of this lace. I was thinking of this one actually. Like adding this down here, like so. And then coming in with that like that, and maybe a label. Let me pull out my labels. It's birds. I have an ephemera book that I had to make me. I'm currently making a new one. So let me see. I was thinking about maybe that. I actually like that. That's pretty. So just set that little ephemera book off to the side. But anywho, It is currently like 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning. I would not normally be up this early unless I opened where I work at. Well, according to the schedule, I was supposed to open this morning, so I got up at my normal time of 4:30 because I've got to be at work at, when I open, I have to be at work at 5:30, and I literally live just on the other side of the bridge from my job, so 5 minutes, if that much, from my job. Well, I get there, haven't even clocked in yet. I'm standing outside talking to my GM, and two other servers walk up. Well, two servers walk up. I'm like, okay. Me and the GM are looking at each other like, what's going on? Well, apparently the assistant GM who makes the schedules changed my schedule and didn't let me know about it. So, least to say, I got up at 4:30 this morning for nothing because apparently I closed tonight. So instead of being supposed to be there at 5:30 this morning, I have to be there at 5:30 tonight. I told my GM, I said, I'm going to kill her. Because I got up at 4:30 in the morning for nothing. Seriously? I was not happy at all. And of course, trying to call her to find out what was going on with my schedule and why my schedule was changed and I wasn't notified about it. She's not answering the phone. I'm like, of course, she's still snoozing at flipping 5:30 in the morning. While the rest of us are up at this ungodly hour. So I was not happy this morning. But, I mean, it is what it is. C'est la vie. So, I'm wide awake because I'm working on my second cup of coffee now. But I do foresee a nap in my future this afternoon. So, but I'm going to come in and add the lace. Right here alone. Now I do realize the sheet music is, by me doing it this way, it's sideways. But that does not bother me. So I'm just going to put this just right along the edge. And yes, I know lace and stuff like that is going to add bulk to this. But, I mean, bulk is a mute point after me adding that the necklace. So, but the type of spine that's on this journal, it allows for expansion. And I'll show you here in just 1 second. Let me just trim this up here a bit. The type of spine that I put on this journal is the type of spine that Barbara from 49 Dragonflies uses for her journal planners as well. It is, I don't know if you can see, but it's a soft spine. So at its fullest, this journal, see how the spine will flatten out, and it'll allow for the expansion. So by doing this, I mean, you can see still how much room, how much expansion room I have in this journal if it was completely full. So, but right now it's just sitting like that curved. So, the bulk, it won't, it's kind of a moot point because I haven't filled this planner up completely. I have been slacking, but like I said, hours at work. So, but that's what that's going to look like. So I'm going to come in here and put glue just on the two sides. Oh, I will be so glad when maintenance gets that seat fixed. It started this morning. I turned the sink on to get water for the dog because she was out and it wouldn't fully shut off. It's like a slow, small, steady flow. And I'm just like, So we called the after hours number and let them know what was going on, and as soon as maintenance comes in, they're gonna send somebody out. But that constant flow of water is kind of annoying. So I'm just putting glue on the back of this fussy cut. And then I'm going to kind of like put it up just a little and attach it at an angle like that. And I know if I can hear it loud, guys, y'all can hear it. And again, I apologize if it's coming through really loud on the video. And I'm just going to put this like right here and there. And then this is the journaling card for this one. And you can still see the couple peeking out above the lace. And I love the way that looks. So, now we're here to the center. And I think on this one I'm going to just lightly distress it. This is just an envelope that I have attached with some washi tape. Oh no, excuse me, I put washi tape along the bottom of the envelope. I opened the envelope up, put washi along the bottom of it to strengthen it, and I sewed it in with my signature. That's all I did, because this is the center of my signature. And so now I'm not worried about this because there's just blue in the kit. So I'm not worried about trying to cover up the inside of the privacy envelope, or the privacy part of the envelope, because like I said, there's that blue that's in the kit. So yeah, see, like here in her dress, but there, just lightly distressed it. I don't want anything like too distressed, because I'm trying to keep this I'm not going for a grungy look with this planner. So, and now I'm trying to figure out, I cut each of these to fit each side of the envelope, and as you can see, you can barely see a little bit of this dressing sticking out, which is fine with me. So we're just going to glue this down. And I'm going to use the same method that I did with the pages. I'm going to mat these to the envelope. And, well, I would if my glue was not clogged up already, because I forgot to put the lid back on it while I was talking away. Now, and what I mean by matting it, basically you just put glue around the edges. You don't worry about putting glue in the center. And it sticks even without any glue in the center. I haven't had an issue with any of my planners of it not staying or coming up after a period of time. So there we go. And it even sticks to the washi tape with no problem. Like that. And then the same thing with the flaps and all that. Now, I have discovered with doing like the planner journals, it gives me more options when it comes to my creativity. I'm not limited, if you understand what I'm saying. If I want to come in here and do like if I want to say, if I wanted to, like here, if I wanted to add something else, I can just do like a hinged flip out or flip up or something like that. If I wanted to add, or like if I go on like an outing or something like that, if I take pictures or something like that and I wanted to add that to the journal, I have the envelope where I can add extra pictures. I can do like a flip out or flip up to where I can I can mat the photos onto it. Or if me and my husband go to like the movies, I can add the movie tickets or an extra journal card and write about it. So, I mean, to me, this style of planning, I not only have this right here as a functional planner, but if I wanted to, I can come in and also do memory keeping in it, if you understand what I'm saying. And I love having that option. And Barbara does the same thing. She has, her planner is a functioning planner, but it's also a spot for her to memory keep if she wants to. And there's the flap. And now here, I'm not going to worry about coming in and cutting out where this is. I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to go ahead and mat over this. Now, the only difference is along, let me see, pull this up just a little bit more. But you want to pull it up to where it comes to like the top right there, to the top edge, but you don't want to put it too far up to where it's going to impede this being able to close without catching on this. So, I never forgot my train of thought now. Oh yeah, The only difference is on this side, instead of putting the glue on this side, I'm going to come in and put the glue here. So I don't have to worry about gluing in the wrong spot on this side. But I will take it up to the top and the bottom corners on this. And then same thing, you come here and you put your glue here. And it doesn't catch on that or anything. If you're worried about that, it won't catch on this part at all. And there. And just make sure you just press it down really good right through there. And this still opens and closes. And let me use this to show you. It doesn't catch at all. But everything will slide in and out of that pocket really nicely. Now, if you wanted to, which I'll probably come in later and do, add like some washi tape or something here where the glue is on the envelope flap, so that this doesn't get stuck to this accidentally. But because I've had that happen before. Get a little extra glue right there, but that's fine. Now I'll come back in and, like, if I wanted to add this, say this was a photo, I can add the photo to this, and I can use some photo corners. I mean, I can even bring it down here and like glue it and turn that photo into a pocket or whatever I'm going to add to the front into a pocket, and then add a journaling card in it, and I can write about us doing that outing or whatever. So that's why I love this style of planning. And then on this one, I've got this pocket, and again on the back I'm going to make sure my sides are in first, and then my bottom comes over the sides. I'm going to ink this up just a little bit. But yeah, so I got up. Didn't even have to this morning. I can still be sleeping right now. It's all good though. And when I got back here to the apartment, because I will freely admit, we do not trust Layla out by herself because she has a tendency to eat socks. So, yes, she eats socks. She eats socks. We can't do a dog bed with her because she will eat the center out of it. Yes, eat the center out of it. She's not, now she will occasionally eat a dog blanket, but for the most part, she doesn't. She's never been like a shoe chewer. Her delicacy of choice when it comes to footwear is socks. So, since she has a tendency to eat socks, we do not leave her out when we are not here. There is this tag that will go here. And again, I might come in with some of those clusters and add clusters to this. I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet. So, when I got back here, there's another triangle pocket. When I got back here, she has like a little, it's a pen that she stays in. And it's big enough for 3 full-blooded bloodhounds. Not full-blooded. It's big enough for 3 adult bloodhounds to fit in and still have plenty enough room. I mean, you can fit a whole 6-pack of huskies in this crate, on this pen area, and they wouldn't be crammed up. I mean, the thing is huge. But so we put her in that when we leave, simply because of her tendency to eat socks and all that. And we haven't left her alone to see if she would eat anything else. I didn't want to try it. I didn't want to test it. I'm like, no. No. I mean, her eating socks is bad enough. And, you know, thank God she hasn't had to have surgery, knock on glass, to remove any of the socks. Usually, you know, vet visit, induced vomiting, she's miserable for 3 hours afterwards, and then we're good to go. And I know before you say it, yes, we have a clothes bag. We have a clothes hamper with a lid. Yes, we do put said socks in there. But if left alone, this dog has figured out how to nose open the lid to get what she wants. Or the clothes hamper has like slots in it. She's figured out how to pull the socks through the slots. So before, I'm probably gonna catch beef for her eating socks. And yes, I know it's bad for her. Yes, I know it can kill her. We have been to the vet every time. The vet knows us by first name basis, and she knows when our car pulls up. And she knows what's happened. So before I catch backlash over that, I understand. But at the same time, if you're a parent, huskies are just like having a 3-year-old. You cannot keep your eye on them every single second of the day. There are going to be times where things happen. And it's happened a few times with her. So please don't give me any grief about that. I already know. But so we haven't left her by herself, like out in the apartment, or, you know, when we lived in the house. She does not get left by herself, because I do not trust her. And I have seen videos of what huskies can do if left to their own device, just for a little bit of time while the parent, you know, while their owners have stepped out to go to the store or something like that. I mean, shoot. I know what happens if you go to the bathroom and you leave her alone for 5 minutes unsupervised. She will eat socks. So, and because we are in a studio, I can't exactly just like close a door, because the sleeping area, living area, kitchen, and all of that are all like one room. Like, that's how the studio apartments are in where I live at. So, and that's how all the studio apartments and every like complex here in my town, that's the way they are. So, I mean, the only room, I mean, we have the front door, and then our bathroom has a door. Those are the only doors that we have. So I can't exactly just like shut the door to keep her out. cleaning that off. I'm going to put this right here. And then I'm going to put her. And now I can just kind of like slide that part of that fussy cut up under there. I just have her like sitting like that. And do I want a label right there? Like a small, maybe brown one? Maybe? Let's see. I've got that one. Yeah, I think I'm going to do this one. Cut this. I can't wait to start that Bible journaling series, guys. I Bible journal weekly through another Facebook group that I'm a part of. I do Bible weekly through there. Yeah, see, that's pretty. But I've never actually done like a collaboration series on it. So I'm excited about that, and I love purple. Purple and gold. I think that combination, that color combination, is so pretty. So I cannot wait to get started on that series. But there's that. And this I want to put over like that as well. And now the fussy cuts I've already inked. The labels were like a last minute decision, because I didn't originally plan on using labels. But you know, I'm glad I did that last minute decision, because it turned out really pretty. I put that right there. And now again, glue our pocket down on two sides. And then this is the journaling card that's going to go in to this pocket. And there's the pocket for that one. And then now this is the 4th week right here. This is the last week. And now on this one, I messed up. I put my gusset at the top. So, which is, I mean, it'll be okay. So with this one, what I'm basically going to do is I'm going to use this piece right here to reinforce the top edge of my pocket. I discovered that I had messed it up right before I started filming, and of course I can't print another one because I don't have a currently working printer. I mean, it sucks, man. But that printer's been giving me issues now for about 6 months. And I mean, I haven't had that printer long. maybe 2 years. And when I called HP about it, and of course, no, it hasn't even been 2 years. It hasn't even been 2 years. Because I've only had it about 1.5 years, because the warranty had just, the 1-year warranty that comes with all the HP printers, that warranty had just ran out 2 days before it started playing up. I'm like, you have got to be kidding me. Of course, the warranty would go out 2 days before I needed to use it. It had been working perfectly fine up until then. Well, the HP tech guy that I talked to, they actually sent me over to tech support. I mean, I was on the phone with HP for 3 hours. And he said what probably happened was we had moved to the current house we were staying in. Well, my father-in-law didn't listen when we told him that we wanted my computer equipment, because I do use it for the shop, that we wanted that computer equipment put in the car. We thought he had put it in the car. No, he didn't. He put it in the U-Haul. They're saying that, there we go, there's that one. The HP says what they think happened was because it wasn't properly transported, it messed the printer up. And I could send it in and have it fixed, but they said it could cost upwards of $500 depending on what the issue was. I didn't even pay $500 for the printer. I think I paid $48 because I got it. It was on the back. I got it right around school time when the kids here went back to school. So they were doing like a 50% off their printers. Yeah, and I'm not going to pay upwards of $500 for a printer that I only paid $48 for. So, but what was happening was it stopped when I put new ink cartridges into it. You know how it prints out the alignment page? It would get only about that far of the alignment page printed, and then it would stop and it would say paper jam, even though the paper wasn't jammed. And then so it kept doing that and kept doing that. Then about 4 months later, it stopped printing when I would try to print with my laptop. It would get maybe about that far, the page would get about that far out of the printer, and then it would stop and say paper jam, even though the paper wasn't jammed. But it was only doing it on my laptop. It wasn't doing it on my phone, because I had the HP app on my phone. So I just started printing from my phone, and then let's see, I printed the Bible journal kit yesterday. And then yesterday it started doing the same thing it was doing with my laptop, saying that it had a paper jam when it didn't. And then it spit out, it started, as you can see on 3 of the pages, it was printing, it was leaving like that much white space and then printing, which I didn't understand. And then once I got that 3rd page out, it just stopped printing completely. I'm like, So, yeah, so I ended up having to order another printer. I'm just like, this is the most inopportune time for my printer to go out. But that's usually how it works, though. But anyway, so that is the last week of this. So let me flip back through and show you how it looks. This is our cover page, our monthly. week 1, week 2. This is our center with the envelope. Week 3. Week 4. And then this is the last week. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to come back in and decorate these up some more. I'm pretty sure, and maybe when I come in here and stamp my dates on here, I may come in with like some floral or some butterfly stamps as well. But I will be doing more videos filming like the decorating of this, and then making something for the inside here. So I mean, I love how this turned out. So still bummed out about that. Hindsight's 2020 though. So, but I'm gonna do I know I'm gonna do a writing board for this, for when the writing board will also help. And then also I noticed that if I lift it up like this to go to write, it flattens it out. I don't have the hump as bad, but if I put a writing board behind each of the pages as I'm writing or stamping on it, that'll help as well. So, but that is the last month in this planner, guys, and I will be doing a video on making a new planner towards the end of this month. So, but go ahead and hop on over onto Facebook and join this the group, guys, the Trucking Scribe, and join in on this collab if you do the Bible journaling. So, and I'm also going to be doing a video on doing a topper for this as well. I don't want to leave it like this, even though this is butterfly paper that I made. I think I've got it. I think it's a freebie. I'll have to look. I may not have posted this freebie yet. I'll have to go back and look. But yeah, this is one of the designs that I did in Canva. So, but that is it, guys. I hope y'all have a wonderful and blessed day, and happy crafting. Bye, crafty friends.